Hold my coffee, I'm going viral. Picture this. It's November, the month of pumpkin spice lattes and cozy sweaters. But hold on. This November was anything but ordinary. A grandma trying to make toast ended up going viral. Why? Let's just say she accidentally turned on the oven's self-cleaning mode, with the toast still inside. The internet dubbed her Toast Grandma, and memes exploded faster than you can say burnt bread. It was a hilarious reminder that sometimes, the best laughs come from everyday life's little mishaps. Presidential pets and peculiar pranks. Even the White House wasn't safe from November's comedic chaos. The president's new puppy, a playful Portuguese water dog named Sparky, decided to join a Zoom press conference. Sparky stole the show, and the president's tie, with his antics, proving that even in the most serious settings, laughter finds a way. Speaking of pranks, did you hear about the astronaut who hit a rubber chicken on the International Space Station? Talk about out-of-this-world humor. Hollywood's hilarious happenings. Over in Hollywood, celebrities brought their A-game to the funny bone department. During an interview, a famous actor accidentally called his latest blockbuster film by the wrong name. Oops, it happens to the best of us. Then there was the pop star who tripped on stage during a concert but recovered with a hilarious dance move. The crowd roared with laughter and applause. It was a true diva move. #trending now, when the internet lost it. November was a wild ride on social media too. Remember the #turkey trot fail challenge? People shared their most epic Thanksgiving Day race blunders, from face planting into mashed potato mountains to getting their turkey legs stuck in fences. Let's just say, laughter was the best calorie burner that day. A Section 5 news flash: oddball occurrences. And who could forget the unusual news stories that tickled our funny bones? A flock of pigeons wearing tiny cowboy hats was spotted in Las Vegas. Nobody knew why or how, but it sure made headlines and sparked endless bird-brained jokes. Then there was the news report about a squirrel that snuck into a police station and stole donuts from the break room. Talk about a smooth criminal. Section 6, Thanksgiving turkey trot gone wrong. Speaking of Thanksgiving, let's talk turkey trots. We've all seen those families who dress up in matching turkey costumes for the annual race. But this year, one family took it to a whole new level. They showed up in a giant inflatable turkey costume that promptly deflated halfway through the race. Let's just say they resembled a sad, deflated balloon animal more than a majestic turkey. They didn't win the race, but they definitely won the prize for most creative use of an inflatable turkey. Section 7. Tech fails and autocorrect disasters. Technology. It's supposed to make our lives easier, but sometimes it just makes us laugh. From sending messages to the wrong person to autocorrect turning our words into something completely unexpected, tech fails are a source of endless amusement. Let's dive into some of the funniest and most cringe-worthy tech mishaps that have left people in stitches. One guy accidentally sent a text message meant for his girlfriend to his boss. Imagine the horror when he realized his mistake. He had intended to send a sweet, romantic message filled with heart emojis and pet names to his girlfriend, but instead, it landed in his boss's inbox. The message read something like, "Hey honey bun, can't wait to see you tonight. Love you lots, my snuggle bear." The boss's reaction? Pure confusion and a bit of shock. Let's just say it involved a lot of heart emojis and pet names that weren't appropriate for the workplace. Awkward. The guy had to quickly follow up with an apology and an explanation, but the damage was done. His colleagues couldn't stop laughing about it for weeks, and it became the office joke. Every time he walked into a meeting, someone would jokingly call him Snuggle Bear. Then there was the autocorrect fail that had everyone in stitches. Autocorrect is supposed to help us type faster and more accurately, but sometimes it has a mind of its own. A woman tried to text her friend about grabbing coffee, but autocorrect had other plans. She typed, "Do you want to grab coffee later?" But her phone decided to change coffee to coffin. The resulting message was, "Do you want to grab coffin later?" Her friend was understandably confused and replied, "Coffin? Are you okay?" The woman quickly realized the mistake and corrected it, but not before they both had a good laugh about the morbidly hilarious text message exchange. They even joked about it for days, saying things like, "Let's grab a coffin and chat about life." It changed coffee to coffin, resulting in a morbidly hilarious text message exchange. These tech fails remind us that while technology is amazing, it's not perfect, and sometimes those imperfections lead to the funniest moments. So the next time you experience a tech fail or an autocorrect disaster, just remember to laugh it off. After all, it's these little moments that make life entertaining and memorable. Whether it's sending a message to the wrong person or dealing with autocorrect's quirky sense of humor, we've all been there. And while it might be embarrassing in the moment, these tech fails often become the stories we love to share with friends and family. They bring us together, reminding us that we're all human and that we all make mistakes. So embrace the humor in these situations and enjoy the laughter they bring. In the end, technology is here to stay, and so are the hilarious mishaps that come with it. So let's continue to laugh at our tech fails and autocorrect disasters and share those moments with others. Because sometimes the best way to deal with a tech fail is to simply laugh it off and move on. And who knows, your next tech fail might just be the funniest story you'll ever tell. Section 8. fashion faux pas, and runway fumbles. The fashion world had its fair share of funny moments too. From unexpected wardrobe malfunctions to models taking a tumble, the runway has seen it all. These moments, while unplanned, often become the highlight of the show, reminding us that even in the world of high fashion, things don't always go as planned. A model tripped on the runway during a high-profile fashion show, but she handled it like a pro. The audience gasped as she stumbled, but her quick recovery was met with applause. It's moments like these that showcase the resilience and professionalism of models. They train for months, perfecting their walk, but sometimes the unexpected happens. And when it does, it's their ability to recover gracefully that truly shines. She got up, dusted herself off, and struck a pose, proving that even fashionistas can laugh at themselves. Her infectious laughter spread through the audience, turning a potentially embarrassing moment into a memorable one. It's a reminder that fashion is not just about looking perfect. It's about embracing imperfections and making the best out of any situation. And who could forget the outrageous hat trend that took over social media? Think oversized fruit baskets, miniature aquariums, and even a replica of the Leaning Tower of Pisa perched on people's heads. These hats were not just accessories, they were statements, sparking conversations and debates about the boundaries of fashion. The creativity and audacity behind these designs were both admired and ridiculed. Some saw them as art, pushing the limits of traditional fashion, while others viewed them as impractical and absurd. But that's the beauty of fashion. It's subjective and ever-evolving. One season's faux pas can become the next season's trend. Hey, at least they weren't boring. These moments, whether on the runway or in everyday life, add a touch of humor and humanity to the world of fashion. They remind us that fashion is not just about clothes, it's about expression, creativity, and sometimes, just having a good laugh. So the next time you see a model stumble, or someone wearing a hat that looks like it belongs in a museum, remember to appreciate the lighter side of fashion. After all, it's these moments that make the fashion world so fascinating and fun. Section 9. Animals, the ultimate comedians. Let's face it, animals are naturally funny. They don't even have to try. This November, a video of a cat trying to fit into a tiny box went viral. The cat's determination was admirable, even if its spatial awareness was questionable. It was a perfect reminder that sometimes it's the simple things in life that make us laugh. And then there was the dog who stole his owner's dentures and proceeded to walk around the house smiling at everyone. Now that's what I call pearly whites. Section 10. Kids say the darndest things. Online, kids and technology are a recipe for comedic gold. In today's digital age, children are growing up surrounded by gadgets and gizmos, and their interactions with these devices often lead to hilarious and unexpected moments. One little girl became an internet sensation when her parents posted a video of her helping with the laundry. Her parents thought it would be a good idea to teach her some household chores, but what they didn't expect was the viral fame that followed. Let's just say her definition of folding involved a lot of throwing, scattering, and stuffing clothes into random drawers. She would pick up a shirt, give it a good toss, and then move on to the next item. The room quickly turned into a whirlwind of fabric, and her parents couldn't help but laugh at the chaos. And then there was the boy who thought the voice assistant on his tablet was his personal butler. This little guy had a vivid imagination and saw the voice assistant as a magical helper who could fulfill all his wishes. He asked it to bring him snacks, tell him bedtime stories, and even clean his room. He would sit in front of the tablet, surrounded by his toys and snacks, and give it commands with the utmost seriousness. "Alexa, can you bring me a cookie?" he would ask, only to be met with a polite but firm response that left him puzzled. "Sorry, kiddo, even technology has its limits." Despite his best efforts, the voice assistant couldn't perform the tasks he requested, leading to some adorably confused expressions. His parents captured these moments on video, and they quickly became a hit online. These stories are just a glimpse into the world of kids and technology. From asking Siri to solve their math homework to trying to FaceTime their pets, children have a unique way of interacting with the digital world. Their innocence and creativity often lead to moments that are both heartwarming and hilarious. Parents around the world have shared countless videos of their kids' funny tech moments, creating a treasure trove of online content that brings joy to millions. Whether it's a toddler trying to swipe a magazine like an iPad, or a preschooler giving a virtual tour of their toy collection, these moments remind us of the simple joys of childhood. So next time you see a child with a tablet or smartphone, take a moment to appreciate the potential for laughter and wonder. Kids truly do say and do the darndest things. Online. Section 11. Until next time, keep on laughing. So there you have it, folks. November 2024 was a month filled with laughter, from viral mishaps to celebrity shenanigans. It was a reminder that even in a world that can sometimes feel upside down, there's always a reason to smile. So keep your chins up, your funny bones tickled, and remember to find the humor in every day. Until next time, keep on laughing.